Hello everyone, for today's magic card trick tutorial, I'm going to teach you kind of a self-working trick that's pretty easy to do and somewhat self-working, but you can learn it today and perform it tonight. So you have a regular deck of cards, well mixed, well shuffled, and we'll just take the deck and divide it into two halves, okay? Somewhat equal as much as possible, okay? And now I'm going to have the spectator, they can pick any one of these halves that they want, and then that's the one that we'll choose, okay? So let's just say, for example, they pick this half right here, okay? You can mix them up, it doesn't really matter the order of the cards, and then just have the spectator go ahead and select any card that they want from this packet. Let's say they pick that card right there. They'll look at it, remember it, don't show you, okay? You take their card and you can lose it somewhere in the middle of the small packet, give the deck a few cuts and even a nice shuffle, okay? Completely losing their card. Now, with this other packet, have the spectator cut off any amount of cards that they like, and it really doesn't matter. They can cut, as many cards or as little cards as they want. So let's just say they cut off this many cards right here, okay? So we'll just place those aside, place this deck back on top. Now, to recap, the spectator picked any pack that they want, any half that they wanted. They picked any card that they want. Card was lost, and then they picked off any number of cards that we don't know how many cards are here, but the spectator completely did all the work, okay? Now, if I just give the cards a magic kind of, this is called a Klondike shuffle, okay? Because if your hands get too cold or you can't move your fingers as much, you can shuffle the cards just like so, okay? And what this will do, well, this will help me magically find the spectator's card, okay? Now, like I said, we didn't know how many cards the spectator cut off, so let's count these. They have cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if I count down 11 cards and that's your card? Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 11th card, what was your card? The 10 of clubs. And that's Klondike, and it's pretty much self-working with a little bit of a twist, okay? Now, before I tell you how to do this, as always, please, I appreciate it if you do like and subscribe to this channel. If you like the video, you think you know somebody else that might like to learn a little magic trick this summer, feel free to share it on to them. Or if you don't like somebody and they hate magic, share it to them too. I don't care. I appreciate it. I know about half of you that watch are unsubscribed to this channel, so it really does help me out, and I do appreciate it. Also, check out thebestmagicshop.com, where you can find some awesome new magic tricks, accessories, shirts, bags, and more for yourself or anyone who just likes magic. Okay, now for the tutorial. You have a regular deck of cards, Klondike. And I just call it Klondike because of the type of shuffling you do in order to find their card, okay? So a regular deck of cards is 52 cards, okay? So you're gonna need to cut the cards directly in half, okay? And so the easiest way to do it is to just remember what card is 26 down, okay? So just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, okay? 10 of hearts is the mid card, okay? Now, this deck, it has 52 cards. If you use 52 divided by 2 is 26. If you use 54 cards, like if you have the 2 jokers in your deck, you just go for the 27th card. You just divide it directly in half. If you have 50 cards in your deck, cut at the 25th card, okay? It'll work every single time as long as you get exactly in half. Now, if you have like 51 cards, I don't think it'll work, but you have to have an even number of cards that you can divide directly in half, okay? So you can show a regular deck of cards, well mixed, well shuffled. It's in no particular order, okay? Now, I just look for the 10 of hearts, right? Because we know that that's where our 26th card is, and I'll just cut the deck right there and divide it into 2, okay? It really doesn't matter. It's just to get the cards nice and equal, 26 cards in each pack. The spectator can pick any pack that they want. It doesn't matter that they're gonna pick their card from, okay? So let's say they pick this one this time, okay? Place this other one just to the side, just momentarily. Now you can mix these cards up in any fashion that you want, and have a spectator select a card in any fashion that you want. So they random, complete, free choice, okay? Now all you have to do is get their card, say they pick the ace of spades, to the bottom of this packet, okay? So what I did was I just placed it, somewhere in the top half of the deck, pushed it in, and then on my last push in, I was able to lift it up a little bit and get a little break where their card is. And then I'll just cut to where I have my break here, and that'll place their card on the bottom. Okay, the ace of spades is on the bottom. And then I'll just half this packet and place those on top, and then place those on top, okay? So their card's on the bottom, and then you can shuffle, just shuffling their card first. As long as you do that, it'll stay on the bottom, okay? Now that's one way of getting their card on the bottom. You can also, just to completely make this self-working, just have them go ahead and either, point to a card, and you can say, oh, you pointed to that one, and then just cut right there, and then have their card on the bottom. And then you can do kind of a fake overhand shuffle where it looks like you're mixing up the cards, but you just keep the bottom card as you shuffle on the bottom, okay? So there's that way to do it. That kind of keeps it completely self-working, okay? So you just want their card always on the bottom, okay? We'll use the ace of spades again. Now, you have them cut off any amount of cards that they want. It really doesn't matter. This is all just math, okay, at this point, okay? So they cut off any number of cards that they want, place those aside. Now this stack of cards that's remaining, take this stack with their card on the bottom, place it on top of that stack, okay? And now you're set up to do the Klondike shuffle, okay? You have no idea what this number is, it doesn't matter. Now the Klondike shuffle is just taking a bottom card from the bottom and the top card from the top, and just repeating this step over and over and over and over and over and over. And you can do it so you can just keep some cards in your hand and then just dropping them on the table. It's just 2 cards at a time go on top of each other, okay? Until you run out of cards, okay? And then that's just the Klondike shuffle. And then what that does, and then when you get to the last few cards, if you know they picked more than 3 cards, you can just drop them on top, it doesn't matter. Now, that sets their card up to be the exact same number of cards down from the top as the number of cards here. So you're not doing any sleights at all. So you just count the number of cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Now if you count down 7 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're looking for the ace of spades. There it is, their card. Self-working, easy to do, Klondike, it's a really neat effect. And let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate it. It's summertime, let's learn some magic and let's have fun with it, okay? And until next time,